Okay, so today I'm in Balboa Park, San Diego, and I'm making my way to the Airspace Museum. So I parked like back there, and I want to get a few extra steps in, and at the same time you can see how cool this park is before I even hit the museum. Now, I've been here several times, and it's a good day to come here because the rain has been kind of like off and on. But check this out. This is El Prado, where I'm at now. And you can see some of the beautiful buildings of this park along the way. And I believe it's one of the largest parks in the US. Looks like the sun is finally peeking out. As I was coming from home, I was getting like spurts of on and off rain, so I wasn't sure what it was going to be like down here, but it's starting to look pretty good. Over there you have the botanical garden. I've actually been in there. It's really nice to go in there and see. And I think this is like the main courtyard, what I'm coming up to. And there are just an absolute ton of museums around here, and the one that I'm going into, they all have an entrance fee into it. I believe it's like 29 bucks, but I haven't been in it. That's going to be a cool one because it's going to go from the beginning of aviation all the way to modern, what's going on right now. So pretty excited about that. I'd say the main centerpiece here at the park, you got the Museum of Art over there. I haven't been in that one. I've been in just a couple of them here. The other one has been the Museum of Us, which is right over there. That's a really neat looking place to visit. And then kind of where I just came from. See this Mediterranean architecture is just absolutely beautiful. I would probably say it's one of the most popular places to visit here in San Diego. This is called the House of Hospitality, built in 1915. See, coming up to the Japanese Garden, which is a really nice place to visit. I'll show you the outskirts from here, especially during the cherry blossom time frame. I believe that's around March, April. You can really get some good beautiful views of those entrance. I think they even have a little place to eat too. Got a Spreckles Theater here. There it is. You can come here and see free concerts. I'll make my way down. It would probably take you at least 3 or 4 days to see everything around here because there's just so much to see, right? Okay, look at this. That is really something. Okay, so as soon as you get your ticket, this is what you get right here. Now, it might be a little bit loud because they do sometimes these little tours. There is the Spirit of St. Louis. If you're really into aviation, this is definitely a place to go. That is a 1910 Glare it. Blue Riot, I guess. Something like that. I probably pronounced it wrong. And this, let's see if they have this on there. That is a glider. Look at that thing. Over here, that is the 1902 Wright Brothers glider up there. So this is the replica of the NYP-3, which is the Spirit of St. Louis. It was built in 1979 by the volunteers of San Diego Aerospace Museum. So it's not actually the real one. And there is a model of Charles Lindbergh himself. More of a detailed look. Look at that. Look at those motors. The Lone Eagle. This is really something. Let's see if we get around here. See the cockpit of this. And over here you have some detail of flapping wing experiment. Let's look at that. So this is kind of the beginnings of it right here. This is the Leonardo da Vinci hang glider. Kind of an overview of it right there. Check out some of these exhibit galleries. Probably go from, you know, we're starting from the beginnings and then kind of going to the modernized. Discovering the genius of flights. Start here. More flapping wing experiments. They have a guided tour going on, so this is a study of wing flaps, with flaps. Okay, I'm going to go across the other side because I don't want to forget this right here. This is the kind of the life of Leonardo da Vinci. Kind of give a complete timeline of it. Study of the flight of birds with wire and weight. Study of a bat. More study of the wing. That's a nice painting right there. Okay, here is the Apollo command module, Apollo 9. Look at this thing. Inside there. space area now. That's kind of cool. Got a spacesuit over here. Apollo 17. Moon rock. Look at that. This is the Saturn 1B rocket. Some famous astronauts right here. Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Buzz Aldrin. Apollo 11, 8, 10, 12. He's a lunar rocket engine. See, what's this right here? The Eagle has landed. Kind of an overview of it. I think my favorite is the Apollo over there. This is called the AL rocket engine. Look at this thing. You want to know the rocket basics? Here it is. All here. Look at the wheels on this thing. That's the space shuttle tire. Look at that thing, man. Look at this. There's the space shuttle. Pretty good sized landing gear. The Challenger. Oh, and you've got all these famous astronauts here throughout the years. We're getting a little bit older now. Looks like this is moving in more toward maybe World War I era. Look at these things. Kind of go around in a circle here. Yep, Albatross Diva 1917. That's the SPAD V11. I just love these aircraft. They're just so simple. Imagine that, wooden propellers. That's really something. that hot air balloon up there. This looks like even a wing. Get a little bit closer look here. These are sandbags. Early aircraft. Yeah. Neoport 11. I think it's right there. Look at that motor. Again, look at that propeller. It's made out of wood. Getting a little bit older now. A little bit more modernized. Coming up. Just look at it, all the aircraft just kind of propped up. So this is the Lincoln Standard J1, which is right up there. Look at that thing. This is a U.S. Army aircraft. Notice, I believe he's got a parachute on his back. It's really cool. Again, look how simple that motor is. Airmail service. See what we got down here. Amelia Earhart, lost at sea. And this is Amelia Earhart. BGR-1. That is really a simple aircraft. See some more there in the distance. This is called the Pitt Special S1S, 1942. How small that is. I mean, you can almost put it in your garage. A lot of folks in here today. This is the B-24D-7C. Oh, Eager Beaver. Look at that thing. This is Benjamin O. Davis Jr., first black American Brigadier General in the U.S. Air Force. Moving into some World War II aircraft up here.
It could carry 13 fully equipped soldiers, or a Jeep with a 4-man crew and equipment, or a 75mm howitzer.
This is the Merlin engined Spitfire. Look at this thing. Look at the controls in there. Battle of Britain, summer of 1940. War was just beginning. Rolls-Royce Merlin 62, 1944. There's just so much to see in here. It's unbelievable. Very nice to just kind of like walk through time here to see this, you know, starting from, take a look in here. This is the, I think you can walk up here, a little bit closer look in the cockpit here. Look at that. Imagine being in there. Everybody doing a, what's that Japanese one here? This is the, let's see, what is this? USS Yorktown, old aircraft carrier. Look at the size of that model. And over here, you have USS Gamber Bay CVE-73. That's an old carrier. And then probably getting a little more modernized here. This is the that's the first aircraft carrier, SS Langley. And then you have the Abraham Lincoln, the most modernized one, which is right there. So you got from the, you got the oldest to the what you see today. Moving right along here. We got here, this is Commander Hank Strong. Look at this engine, I mean how they've progressed. This is for the Hawker Sea Fury Tornado. Coming up here. Okay, we'll check this one out. This is A7 Corsair 2. We'll check the cockpit out of this one. Look at this. F-18 Hornet. I think they're just here not more than 3 weeks ago for the air show, although I did not go to that. There's old cruiser right here. This is the 911. On 9/11/2001, this police crew responded to the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers. Look at this thing. I still remember 9/11. Seems like ages ago now. It's the Freedom Bill. I'll spin it around, get a good shot of the Blue Angel again. Right here in the middle of this courtyard, and you'll see some different aircraft. Look at this. And if you've made it this far, let me know in the comments if you recognize any of these aircraft. I know I do. That's a Cobra gunship. Okay, this is pretty cool. A little bit of airline travel, commercial between, let's see, 1940 and present. Let's check it out. This is the PSA. This is in the 1940s. Kind of go down the line. Look at this. Look at that. '50s. Some old aircraft right here. I vaguely remember PSA. Never flown on it though. Moving to the 1960s into the jet age. And into the 1980s. So this is the end of this video. So it's really been a lot of fun checking out this Air and Space Museum. A lot to see here in Balboa Park. Really cool. And it's a good day to do it because the rain is kind of off and on. So I'll end it right here. Inside this like little courtyard, and I'll see you later.